I've learned so much since my last review that I decided to make an updated review of the beta. When I first made the review, I didn't think there was actually this much content in the beta, and I quickly learned after that review that there was so much more, and I had to constantly correct myself. So we're going to basically do an updated review. We'll state this right now. I have not been paying attention to the CN version, the China version of Tower Fantasy. I have been like avoiding all spoilers for the game besides what's inside the beta. So if my information is incorrect because the Chinese version does it differently, then I'm sorry. I'm only going based off what I learned in the beta. So let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we have the map here. If you want to explore around and go to the different areas, you have to upgrade your suppressor. Suppressors are based off your gear score, your level, and your potents that you pick up. So you can see right here, at level 12, I spent 2 to go from like 1.1 or whatever to level up here. And here I am all the way up at 5.1, and I'm trying to unlock 5.2. And I need 23,000 gear score and 8 potent crystals. Once you have your suppressors upgraded, you can explore around, and you have your exploration progress for each region. So for example, the starter island over here, if I click this down here in the bottom right, I click this, you see all of my stuff that I have picked up. Oh, every time you pick up something, you get points or whatever, and this builds up. And you get a bunch of rewards, like you can get outfits, you can get wishes, you can get stamina mushrooms. There's also map pins. You can see over here, I have an enemy, a named enemy for a mount drop pinned right here. And also down here, and you can also, when I zoom out, you can see all of them around the area. Around the map, you can actually find these password chests that you can open up with chips. If you open them with chips, you get better rewards. You can see there's a blue, purple, and a gold. Gold are for the world bosses. Blue and purple are just like a purple password chest or blue password chest. But you can open it with a perfect, which is the chips, or you can just open it with a force. If you open it with a force, you have a lower chance of rewards. But exploring around, you can also find these little iron chests. I just call them little small supply crates. You can open these up. These respawn around the world. Same with the password chest, by the way. But they just give you a little bit of rewards. You see there's another one over there. They're pretty common. Next is solo content. There's actually a decent amount of solo content in this game, surprisingly, for an MMO. So let's showcase that. At a certain level, you will unlock Wormhole. Wormhole is like a dungeon type of arena where you go through multiple floors with your current health and gear score and weapons. When you finish a level, you can actually change your weapons. I don't know if that's intentional or not, because it is a beta. It could have been a bug. But if you go to like floor 1 and 2 and 3, for example, and then you're on floor 4, you can back out and change your weapons. You can also equip blessings. You can see right here, I don't have any except it did Wormhole because it reset. But you can get like extra health, more attack, yada yada. You can also equip your relics. Next is Bygone Phasetism. I hope I said that right. But this is basically, if you play Genshin Impact, this is your Abyss. This resets weekly. Every week you will get rewards, and then it will send you back 10 floors, I believe. I think it's 10 floors. I'm not 100% sure. But this will send you back every so often, and this is actually infinite. According to what I have heard from the Chinese version, I do know a little bit about the Chinese version, but what I've heard, because I got my information wrong, I thought it was only 500 floors. This is infinite. It just keeps going up and up and up and up. You also got space-time domains. Space-time domains, you can see right here, you get XP, crystal dust, purple crystal dust, you get some weapon upgrade materials, more weapon upgrade materials, and you also get weapon batteries, which is used to level up your weapons. The Omnium Beacon is not so much of a solo content. All it is really you claim and you deploy, and that's it. You place this down, and after 24 hours, you'll get a bunch of rewards. You can also get signals sometimes, and these signals you can use to go find other people's stuff. So you see right here, if I use this, I can track down, there is somebody's loot all the way over here that I can go steal. There's also trainings. You can see right here, today's training, we have a little soccer event you can do. You have a jetboard event you can do. Memory, where you have to like try to match the two symbols. And then you have agility, where you have to try to hit the blue and don't hit the red. There is dungeons in this called ruins, and these ruins can be done 3 times. You can see right here, I've done A1 3 times. You first unlock it, you get easy. You get some rewards, and then after a certain level in gear score, you can level it up to get normal difficulty, and then you have hard difficulty, and they all have rewards. They all have chests inside them. It's pretty nice. Next, we have character creation. Yes, you can make your own character. And this character is fully voiced in story quests, and you can actually get more accessories by just doing quests around the world and exploring. But face, eyes, nose, mouth, the hair, you can have some accessories. You can see there's like headphones, bunny ears, cat ears, another cat ear thing. Bunch of stuff. You can change the head, neck, bust, everything. You change your skin color. You can also change the color of your hair. You can even change the color of your outfit. You can see there's different parts I can change. So right here, we're going to change that. And right here, we'll change that. And then we'll change the ribbons to like, I don't know, fucking yellow. There you go. Next, we have the combat. So combat in this game is actually very different. You can bring 3 weapons into combat. Every weapon has its own type of like attack pattern. You can see right here, this is the normal attack for this. I switched to my big sword. You can see it is different. We got the scythe here, different combos and everything. There's even dodge attacks. So you see me attacking right here. If I switch to the sword, you can see this is the normal attack, but if I dodge an attack, say I do a little spin attack, some weapons have multiple dodge attacks, so if I stand here and I dodge backwards, I'd fuck that up. But if I stand here, dodge backwards, and then left click, you can see I do like a nice little like shockwave or whatever that is. There's aerial combat, ow. There's also skills, you can see right here, I'm using my skill to try to shatter his shield. So while you're hitting an opponent, you can see down there in the bottom right, you can see that little bar building up under my weapons. That is called a discharge. Let me see if I can actually get hit from this guy a little bit. That's not what I meant. Alright, you can see I have a debuff. Now, when I cast my discharge, it removes the debuff, but you should remember that you still can die in the discharge. It does not make you invincible. Remember that. I've learned that the hard way plenty of times. There is heavy attacks with certain weapons, so for this right here, if I just hold, I can do a spin attack. Not all weapons are like this. Some weapons you have to actually do a couple of moves first. For this weapon right here, for example, I have to click 3 times and then I can hold. If I just click and hold, it doesn't do anything. There's also perfect dodges. Let's see if I can get this right. There we go. So while you have this, you get a free discharge, and you can cast your discharge. And yes, you can use relics in battle. You can see on the right side of the screen, you see me switching my weaponry or whatever. Those are called relics, and yes, you can use them in battle. Sometimes you can't switch while you're in combat, but like open world combat like this, for example, you can switch. So we're going to switch to the missile barrage here. You can see I'm still in combat, and I'm using him, and he just died. Next, we have the Gacha System. So right off the bat, I'm 70 out of 80. If you get an SSR at 71, your pity does not reset. You will still be at 71 out of 80, and you're still guaranteed that SSR at 80. Every new account also gets beginner pity, so when launch happens, I hope they don't remove this, because I know it's in the Chinese version, and if they remove this for global, I'm going to get mad, because I've been saying this everywhere. There's beginner pity for every new account. So at 30, you are guaranteed an SSR. There's also 3 types of banners. There's 2 standard banners, which you have gold nucleus right here. This is where you get your pity. And then you have the black nucleus, or the purple. I don't know why it says black when it's purple. They're probably colorblind. But this right here does not have a pity system. This is more of just getting like weapon chips and stuff. You can still get an SR or an SSR, but the chances are pretty low. You can also wish for matrices. We are going to go more into this later. There is a limited banner. Limited banners are by this red nucleus, and when you have these is how you wish on character event banner. The beta doesn't have it anymore, but example of a character that was on a limited event was Claudia. She was out for about 20 days, and she's no longer here because the beta is about to end. You can also spend your dark crystals. See, I have 3, and I have dark crystals. I have 4,000. I can spend 10 right now to do a wish. Alright, now here we are at the weapons and characters part. So like I said earlier, you could bring 3 weapons with you. 2 of the same type determines your role. So you can see right up here, I have attack. Since I have 2 attack weapons, and then I have a tank weapon. When I click on them, you can see the symbol over here on the right. See that little like 3 arrows, that means attack. And if I click this, now it's like a shield. That means tank. So now if I press my set 2 right here, now I'm fortitude, I'm a tank. You can also click this up here, and you can see all of the effects that you get. If you like to pause and read, feel free, but we're going to move on. So what you could do with weapons and how to upgrade your gear score, or damage, you should say, is equip matrices. So these matrices have different effects. This is basically your artifacts if you're from Genshin Impact. So, for example, this right here, the Huma set, this 2-piece hitting a target with dodge skills, inflict bleed, and dealing damage equal to 15%. You can also develop these and level up their levels, or you can advance them if you have duplicates. Every weapon is different, of course, because they're, sword, and then you have this giant ring, but they all have different abilities and different like skills. So you see this right here is S in shattering, and then if I switch to the hammer, it's an A in shattering with a B in a charge. So basically, if it's an S, that means you're going to be able to shatter shields faster with that weapon. Or if it's like an S in charge, it means your discharge will charge faster. You can view all the abilities up here, this little like exclamation mark. If you click this, you can view all. Next, we're going to move on to the advances. Advances are basically constellations. You can see right here, let's just find a weapon I haven't advanced yet. This right here, I haven't advanced yet because I'm too lazy. But this gun right here, you can see its type, it's ice, and if I scroll down, advance 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, and 6 star. Each weapon also comes with a character. As you seen earlier, I was this character up here. Let me hide. There we go. When you equip said character by pressing this right here, see I removed her, now I'm gonna click her again. Click her outfit that I have, that's for her. And there we go, so now I have her equipped. When you have the character equipped, you unlock awakened skills. Awakened skills are basically like you get some dialogue, you get an avatar symbol for when you're talking in chat. You also can unlock special abilities, so her Cool Rose reduces frost damage received by her by 20%. So since I'm using her, I take 20% less frost damage, and I'm 50% less effective by frozen debuff. You're probably wondering how I got this outfit also. So when you get 3 stars for a character, here's a perfect example, her. So since I have 3 stars for her, I unlock her 3-star outfit. And that's the outfit right there. Every character has one besides the 4 stars. You can also press the more info tab and you can see their art. So next we're going to get into the PvP. I've already made a video about PvP, but I'm just going to quickly correct myself because I made a mistake. I'm not going to go fully in depth with it. Open world PvP is based off what you have. So you can see my build right here. I have 3-star, 3-star, and a 6-star. So I have all of these. So technically, open world PvP can be pay to win because, you know, you have all of these extra abilities added on. But Apex League, all the way over here down in challenges, which is the actual PvP mode, is different. So in Apex League, everything is balanced. All your constellations are either maxed or they're just not maxed. The reason why I say they're not maxed or they are all maxed because I keep hearing mixed opinions that it's either they're all your constellations are maxed for all your weapons or they're not. So I'm just going to sit in between and say they're either maxed or they're not maxed. But everything is maxed for free to play, so you don't have to worry about like you're going in and you're versing a complete whale. The whales are just like you. Everybody is balanced and it's a fair fight. Next is co-op. Co-op is fully explorable. You can explore the entire world together. You can loot together, you can do the strongholds together, you can collect the wishes together. There's also world bosses. You can see one right here, and you can also see that there's one all the way over here. These are completely doable in co-op. There's joint operations. This is where you would get your gear. We will go into this later. Dimensional trials is used for get money. You also have these cool little events that happen every other day called Void Rips and Frontier Clash. So Void Rips happen every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you get 1 attempt. I should say right now, if you don't have an attempt, you can still do the Void Rip, you just won't get the rewards. But Void Rip is like you go in and there's a bunch of buffs that you have to find around. You go and find those buffs by killing enemies, and you get those buffs and you send them around to your teammates. So if you have a friend using Frost and Fire, you want to send them Frost and Fire. If you have a tank, you want to give them tank abilities. And after you get 3 of the same buff, your whole entire team gets like a wish buff, which is like increased damage and increased HP. Frontier Clash you get on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Same thing as Void Rips. If you don't have an attempt, you can still do it. In here, it's like, I think it's 10 minutes of just waves. And after a couple waves, there's a boss wave. And every time you kill the boss, you get a boss chest, which has loot in it. Next is the daily and weekly activities. So you get bounties. Right here, you can see I have 4 bounties. I've done them today. I can go for 171,000 experience. Holy shit. I can go and beat up whatever is all the way over there, that's 2,000 meters away. There is a sign-in bonus. You can see right here, I just got free wish for signing in. There is also the personal chef, Mia's Kitchen. Let's see what she makes me today. She made me orange juice. Thank you, Mia. I appreciate you. But this right here gives you XP, gold, some weapon chips. And here is the activity right here. You can see I hit 150. I claim it, and I get a boss chip. I get some merits, and these merits are used for the battle pass. Go up here to the gift box, press pass, and you can see all this stuff right here. I just went up 5 levels. In the reward tab, there's also some things that can happen. Like this is like an event where you can just cook stuff every day and you get a wish. Next is the energy slash support system. So the energy system is just like how Genshin Impact, I keep mentioning it, but it's just a lot of people play Genshin, so it's easy to compare to. Max is 180, you can see right here, it's subject to change, we don't know. But every 8 minutes you get 1. And let's say you haven't played for a couple days and you fill up like your tips of like training, your sign-in bonus or whatever, well, personal chef, you could press this little tab right here, and this is called recovery. So you can see right here my bounties, because my bounties from yesterday I didn't do because I was busy yesterday, and same with my chef, and my vitality, it recovered 14 times, so I can claim this, and I still get rewards, bounties. Look at that, look, see, I didn't get what I should have got, but you still get a portion. But all of these right here, you can see they all use vitality. Joint operation uses 60, but here's the thing, it only uses 20 per chest. There's 3 chests, you can skip 2 of the chests and open the last one if you want, for example. So let's say you have 20 vitality, you can go in a joint operation, skip the first 2 chests, and then open the last one. Now, if you're out of vitality, you can still do these activities and still earn rewards. There is a support point system, so when you are out of vitality or you just don't use your vitality for that whole entire mission, you get support points. And these support points you can use to get all these rewards, even some wishes. You get ascension materials, vehicle materials. You can even get money. I'm always broke, so I'm gonna buy some money. I will have a screenshot on screen right now, but there is also a party support where you get an A tag. You can pause and read that, but we're gonna move on. Next is the guild system. This is called Crew. This is your full guild system for an MMO. There's a store where if you get, like, if you turn in your daily, so I have a daily right here, I'm gonna donate, and now I have 500. Now I'm gonna go to my information, I'm gonna go to store, and bam, I'm gonna buy a potent crystal. There's the missions you can get. I already have some missions, so I don't need any of these. You can only complete 4 missions every week. There is a ranking system. You can see right here the top guilds. There is guild levels. You see, if we go to top guilds right here, there's a level 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, and you get the point. Moving on is we have equipment. So with the equipment, you level up the slot. So for example, my pants right here, they're level 10. Let's say I want this blue for whatever reason. I lose some gear score, oh well. I put those on, see, it is still level 10. Now I can switch back to this. Bam, it's level 10. You're probably wondering what these stars mean, and these are the advancements. So I can go here, and let's see if I can actually level this up to showcase it. I can. Alright, so we're going to fuse that, and that is going to upgrade a random buff that I have on the pants, and it gave me volt resistance. This is basically your artifact RNG from Genshin Impact. There is another system called breakthroughs. Right here, you can see Enchantment Master down here. I am 2 out of 8. But if I go here, I can actually make a breakthrough right here because I leveled it up to 14, and it's a lot of money, so I'm going to spend it. We did a breakthrough. It upgraded our resistance HP, and we unlocked another 1,000 health from that breakthrough. Oh, my bad. I read it wrong. I'm stupid. I'm 1 out of 8. I was 0 out of 8. I'm level 2 in enchantment. That's what I meant. Next is we have vehicles. Yes, there's vehicles in this game. All these vehicles you see right here, you can obtain by just exploring or doing quests. Some parts can only be found by farming certain named enemies. Like one stream I was trying to farm for these 2 because I'm only missing 1 piece. And the last piece that I'm missing, they both drop from bosses. You can see right here, I have them actually pinned on my map. And I've been trying to go back and forth and farm them. The drop chances apparently, I think it's 2% or 0.2. I don't know the numbers. But you can level your vehicle by maintaining it. So if we just do a maintain right here, you can see it levels up. Let's just do a quick maintenance. Bam, we're level 44. At level 50, we can get paint. We can unlock some crystals. We did another maintenance, and bam, we are now level 45, and we unlocked 40 crystals. If you press refit, you can actually dye your vehicles. That will do it for this review. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I hope I was able to actually answer some questions that you have or just thoughts about the game. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button. It helps the channel out. It helps this video get, you know, recommended to other people so they can see the game and the game can grow even faster. Also, leave a comment down below what you think about the game, or if I missed something, if you know something that I don't, feel free to post it. Like I said, I did skip a few things and I'm still learning, so feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to join the Discord. Also, the Discord is in the description where you can talk to me, talk to other people. We have a Tower of Fantasy section in React Rules if you want to get that. We also are be doing giveaways like 100 wishes. Like I will be giving out 100 wishes, 200 wishes. We'll be giving out a lot of things. So if you're a free-to-play player and you can't really spend money on the game and you want a chance of winning a giveaway, and also subscribe to the channel. We are very close to 4,500 subscribers, and I'm really trying to push it. So if you're hyped for Tower Fantasy and you want more Tower Fantasy content, be sure to hit that sub button and join our Discord down in the description, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.